Hello, Scorpius Alpha here, with another installment of Parasitic Psychosis, Chapter 12, 9 months later. Sid wakes up on rehab on his last day after 9 months inside because of multiple relapses in the beginning months, causing him to restart the program multiple times. He starts to freak out, but then starts to reassure himself. Ugh, it feels like I've been in here forever. Huh, as many times as I've been in rehab, this will be my first time graduating. He attends the completion ceremony they hold for all the people leaving the program. He leaves and makes a stop to Janice's house and knocks on the door, and she answers. What? She asks upon opening the door. Hey, what do you want? I just wanted to let you know that I'm clean. I graduated rehab today. Oh, that's nice. It's gonna last a whole what? 5 minutes before you're back on the needle again? She asks sarcastically. No, I've changed. Listen, why don't we just forget the past and just start fresh? Please? Maybe. I'll think about it. Where's my brother? He's at the concert across town at the annual festival, but you better not bother him. I don't think he wants to see you. I'm going anyway. And he heads in the direction of the festival and waits at the bus stop to get picked up. Don't. You're not going to listen to me, are you? And he shakes his head in response. Fine, it's your funeral. She walks back into the house. He catches the bus and gets dropped off at the festival. After some searching, he finally finds Leon and Charlotte getting off a ride, and Leon sees him. What do you want? He asks. Can I talk to you for a moment? Why so formal? Just 'cause. What's this about? I haven't seen you in months. I don't know where the fuck you went, and I thought you were dead. And all of a sudden, poof, there you are. What the fuck do you want with my life? I just wanted to tell you that I'm clean. Huh? I went to rehab and now I'm clean. For the first time in 8 years, I'm clean. I'm still not convinced. Come talk to me when you're not fresh out of rehab. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm on a date. Come on, babe. Let's go somewhere where there's no filth around. But, but, I don't want to hear it. By the way, we're thinking of relocating. Where? Like I'll tell you. Come on, man, your family is here. All your friends. Come on, Charlotte. You and Carmela used to be best friends growing up. Leon, what about Aaron? If I wasn't, he could be your brother. You guys are so tight. Get the fuck out of my face. And he and Charlotte turn their backs on him and walk away. Damn, I don't know what to say to convince these people that I've changed, Sid says to himself, watching Leon and Charlotte walking in the distance. So he turns back and visits Janice again. What? She says. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and that I'm not the same guy from last year. I promise. I'm completely clean. I've had a lot of time to think about everything, and I was such an asshole. Listen, can we not do this right now? I'm expecting someone. Go home, Sid. Talk to your brother some more. First, you don't want me to talk to him because of his attitude towards me, and now you want me to? Make up your mind. Just get out of here. Fine, I will. And he storms off, bumping into Brian on the sidewalk, and keeps walking until he goes home. Leon? Charlotte? I'm home. Huh. Guess they ain't home yet. Better take a nap until they get here. He walks into his room and is surprised by what he sees. What the? Where'd all my shit go? Dresser, bed, few knickknacks. Most of my shit's gone. Oh no, my CD collection. Gone. I'll ask Leon about it when I get up. And Sid has a dream. Sid and Janice are in Valentine's themed dining room of a fancy restaurant. Wow, I can't believe it. 2 years already. Where has the time gone? I missed you, Sid. Are you enjoying the pork? Janice says. Yes, very much so, Sid says as he takes another bite. Why are you just eating chocolate cake? Oh, it's all I seem to eat anymore. It's these damn cravings. Cravings? Yes, Sid, honey, I have wonderful news. What's that? We're pregnant with twins. That's great. I can't believe it. I'm going to be a father. Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, I'm so excited. Wait, I've been in rehab, though, and twins don't run in my family. Janice, what's going on? It's yours. It's your fault. What do you mean it's my fault? I didn't impregnate you. It's your fault. What's my fault? You did this to me. Oh, I didn't. Her body falls to pieces. What the fuck? The waiter comes by. Dessert? He asks. He lifts the dish cover to reveal a baby inside of cherry gelatin. What the? A woman in all black and pale white skin appears. Who are you? What do you want? I want you, Sid. You need to come with me. What? You don't deserve to live. Kill yourself and come with me. I'll keep you safe forever. Look what you did. She points to the pile of Janice and the baby in gelatin. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I'm clean. My life is finally starting to turn around. You're worthless. Once a junkie, always a junkie. That's not true. My life is going to get better. Stop putting it off. You know you're trash. You're going to be back on the junk. No way. And first thing I'm going to do is work it out with Janice, and then I'm going to let Rob have it. Stop pretending. We both know how this is going to go. You're going to stay clean for a few days and at most, and then relapse again. No, I won't. And this isn't my fault. I would never hurt her or a baby. But you suspected. I could be wrong. Are you willing to take that chance? I love her no matter what. You're never going to change, Sid. Yes, I am. Just watch. I'm a new man. I'm going to show everyone. She gathers the pile and the dish. I'll be I'll be taking these with me. Whatever. See ya. See you soon, Sid. Sid wakes up and decides to make a sincere apology to Janice. So he gets up, sees Leon is not back yet, writes a note. Be at Janice's. See you soon. And leaves and goes to Janice's house. After knocking several times, she finally answers. I want to prove to you that I've changed. Just listen to me. I don't know. You completely stabbed me in the back. Look, I'm really sorry. Really, truly, I am. Leon is driving by and sees the two talking. Haha, I gotta hear this, Leon says as he gets out of the car. Good, Leon, you're here for this too. Oh, now I'm really interested. Listen, I just want you guys to hear me out, okay? I seriously want you guys to accept me now as I am, not what I once was. Looking back, I was selfish, dumb, and I never should have lied to you guys and deceived you like I did. I'm not that person anymore. I swear to you, I finally changed for the better. Nope, Leon says. Like I said, I'll think about it, Janice replies. Okay then, if you'll excuse me, I have a couple of people I need to erase out of my life. He turns around and starts walking down the street. I can't believe you're considering it, Leon tells Janice. I can't believe you're not. I still love him, even if he is messed up. I love him too, but he thinks that just because he graduated rehab, everyone should automatically take him back. It doesn't work that way. He has to earn it. This isn't shits and giggles land where everyone farts rainbows and fucks unicorns and everyone should be accepted for who they are because it's a Hollywood ending. No, this is real life, and he needs to realize that in order for me to accept him back into my life, he has to stick to sobriety and stop being such a selfish drug addicted asshole. I still think you're being too hard on him. He did seem sincere. Whatever. Fuck him. I don't need him, the useless piece of shit junkie. Once a junkie, always a junkie. Hey, are you two done flirting yet? Charlotte calls from the car with an irritated look on her face. Just gimme a sec. Holy shit. Well, hurry up or you'll be late. Aaron's waiting for us already. Alright, calm the fuck down. Bastard. Oh my fucking god. Late for what? Janice asks. Oh, I moonlight at the cafe every once in a while. I need the extra cash so we can move. Plus, it's therapeutic. Get in the fucking car, jackass! I'm, gonna go now before someone gets hurt. He walks towards the car. I'm coming, dear. He gets in the car and drives to the cafe. He's let in and he heads backstage where Aaron's getting his set list ready on his laptop. Dude, where have you been? I've tried calling you. You didn't get any texts. We We go on in 3 minutes. I'm freaking out, Aaron says. Dude, chill. I'm here now. Calm the fuck down, Leon says. What set are we doing? I hope I have the right one queued up. Same one we rehearsed yesterday. You're high as shit, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Don't let it show. Gotcha. Where's Charlotte? In the audience, most likely. I don't see her, bro. Leon checks the audience, and sure enough, he doesn't see Charlotte among the crowd inside. He's about to text her when he hears their name being introduced on stage. He takes a deep breath and introduces the duo, and they start their first song. They play their entire set list, and the curtain falls. The first thing he does is check his phone. One missed call, Carmela, 23 minutes ago, 0 messages. So he sends Charlotte a message. Hey, babe, didn't see you in the audience. Are you all right? 20 seconds later, he gets a reply. Yeah, babe, I'm fine. I was in the audience the whole time, but I was way in the back. Come out and see you, goof. So he and Aaron clean up their equipment, pack up their cars, and head and go back into the back of the cafe. There you are, babe. I was getting worried. I didn't see you there during my set. I was here the whole time, silly. Anyway, I got a voicemail from Carmela. At the name Carmela, Charlotte jumps a little. You okay, babe? Yeah, what'd she say? She asks nervously. I don't know. She's your friend, not mine, so I didn't expect a call from her. Well, not for a long time, but yeah, we used to be friends. Unless he activates the voicemail. Leon, get here as quick as you can. Your brother's about to kill my boyfriend, he hears Carmela scream. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta play Rescue the Junkie again. Get in the car. I'll catch you up. So they get in the car and head towards Rob's house. Leon starts explaining what's been going on. And now all of a sudden he wants me to take him back, the fucking asshole. Well, maybe you should. You sound just like Janice. Yeah, no, I don't fucking think so. He's on his own. As they go down the block, he sees Carmela running towards the car from the opposite direction. Then why are you going? So I can watch to see who dies. What? You've gotta help. Your brother's at my house right now arguing with my boyfriend, blaming him for all the shit he's done over the years, Carmela says as she reaches the car. Yeah, so? I want to watch the bloodbath. They've been arguing for half an hour? So, have you ever seen two drug addicts fight? It's not pretty. I've seen them fight before, but not like this. They'll fight to the death without thinking about it because they're not in the right state of mind. They're not thinking clearly, especially when one of them is an unmedicated head case and the other one is on every single drug you can think of all at once. Sid's going to win that fight just because he's crazy. And yeah, there was some words exchanged, fists thrown, but Rob's been locked in our room for the past 15 minutes while Sid's in the backyard screaming towards the window. Rob told him if he doesn't leave, he'll settle it himself, and he does own a gun. Please, I don't want Robbie to go to jail. Well, since Sid's the favored fighter, I'll place my bets now. Aren't you going to do something? I got work tomorrow. One of them is going to die. Oh well, that's one or two less junkies to deal with. Just then he hears a gunshot and sees Sid running in the other direction. Well, that's that. I'm going home. And he drives away and goes home. Meanwhile, while Leon and Janice are talking, Sid walks towards Rob's house and bangs on the door. You again? Listen, pussy, get the fuck out of here now, Rob yells to Sid. No, you listen, you sack of shit. You've kept me in hell for 8 years and now I'm finally out. I kept you in hell? You did it to yourself. You're the one who kept coming back, you asshole. Go suck a bag of dicks, shitbag. You started it when we were 14. I didn't want to, but you said how awesome it was. Because I always knew you were weak, Rob says with a grin. Sid punches Rob in the face and starts beating on him repeatedly. Rob kicks Sid in the stomach and knocks him off. Rob gets up and walks towards the house. All right, you fucking piece of shit. Get out of here and don't come back. Fine, assholes. Eat shit and die. Get the hell out of here. Oh, what's that? "Aw, you're hiding in your house now? How cute. Get out before I take you out myself. Come on, do it, pussy." So Rob takes out his gun, points it out the window, and shoots, missing Sid. Sid darts in the other direction. "Zach? Yeah, it's Sid. Yeah, I want a bit of dust, a bump of snow, and 2 bags of horse. I need to get blitzed." So Sid visits Zach at his house. "How much I owe?" 110, he says. "Holy fuck. How about I pay you the other 50 tomorrow plus 10 interest? You have 48 hours to come up with the cash. Otherwise, well, it's not the first time I've had to front you." "Thanks, dude." 48. "Yeah, I heard you." So Sid picks one of his favorite alleys and does a line of angel dust and a line of heroin. Meanwhile, Charlotte tells Leon what's on her mind. Ever since you've been promoted and hang out with Aaron so much, you've been the biggest asshole I've ever met. But you act like you don't need anyone. You've shunned your brother. You've been treating me like shit. I even debated on cutting my wrists, Leon. How do you think that makes me feel?" "What? I I'll tell you how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like you don't give a shit about our relationship anymore. Maybe we should just call it quits, jerk off." "Let me speak, bitch. I don't know where all of this is coming from, but I just want to tell you, no, I don't want to hear it, you worthless fuck." At that moment, Leon slaps her hard across the face, so she punches him back. "Are you fucking serious? Fine. That's it. We're through." "Fine. Walk away from me, from my life, you cheap, slutty whore. Fuck you, you crazy, psychotic bitch." She leaves and slams the door on the way out. Leon yells out a yell. "Fuck her! I don't need her anymore. There's plenty more bitches where she came from." He takes out his phone. "Hey, Carmela, wanna fuck?" "Sure, I'll pay. I quit that whore. Let's do this fucking thing." So he picks her up at her house and has sex with her in the back of his car in a random alleyway. They both passed out afterwards, and Leon has a dream. He's in a random bedroom with Gabrielle and Charlotte. "Hi, ladies." "Hi, Leon, I've missed you," Gabriella says. "Missed you so much," Charlotte says. "Are we ready for our double date?" "Yes, sir," they say at the same time. They go to a restaurant. "Give me a bottle of your finest wine. I am a detective after all," he says to the midget waiter as he flashes his badge. "Yes, sir," the waiter says as he salutes him. "I'm so proud of how successful you've become," Charlotte says. "Well, I love you because I like who you are as a person, not because you make a lot of money," Gabriella says. Ladies, there's no need to fight over me." "You're right," they say at the same time. Just then a very sexy Carmela strolls in. "You forgot to invite me, silly," Carmela says. "Yeah, sorry, you were a mistake. Sorry for wasting your time." "Fine, enjoy your present." She bursts into flames in Leon's crotches, so he scratches. "Besides, I love Gabriella anyway." "Excuse me?" Charlotte says. "I mean Charlotte. I love Charlotte." "What?" Gabriella says. I mean both." "You're going to have to pick one then." "What? I can't. I Pick one," Charlotte yells. "Gabby." "Fine. If you don't want me, then nobody will." Her entire body gets slashed as if swords were slicing across her body. Blood pours out like a fountain and she falls over dead. "I believe this belongs to me now," Gabriella says as she walks over to Leon, jams her hand into his chest, and pulls out her still beating heart and crushes it in her hand. "Good choice." He wakes up. Leon drops Carmela off and goes home. When he opens the door, he sees a lot of things missing. Fuck! She packed already. He has a restless sleep until he hears the alarm clock buzzing at 5:30. The next day, Leon gets up and goes to work. "Hey, did you hear they took down Bergsoff?" a fellow officer asks Leon. "No way!" "Yeah, apparently he has dealers in this state as well. They caught all of his other cronies in other states and they gave him up, so he got caught." "Wow, and with the 2 dealers that were caught last week on the north part of the state, that leaves, damn, 45 more dealers. Yeah, but ours is dodging us somehow. Nobody knows the dealer for this county is. Hmm. Leon goes over to the captain. Hey, listen, you still need that dealer from this county? Yeah, why, Zero? You might have a lead? He asks. Maybe. Do you mind if I take the case? Your funeral. We've been looking for this guy for days and can't figure out who it is. The only thing we know is he's stationed somewhere between Lower East and Lower West, somewhere around here. He indicates a wide area on the map of the city. I got this. I'll have a suspect by the end of the day. Sure, and I'm a fairy princess. Meanwhile, Sid takes out his cell phone and calls Janice. Can I stay a couple nights until I get back on my feet again? Thanks, I love you. As he starts walking towards Janice's house, he sees the Valentine's Day decorations and objects in all the windows, and he goes into the closest store and looks at the calendar. February 14th. So he buys a rose and some candy and heads for Janice's house. He gets there and knocks. Janice opens the door slowly and lets him in. Happy anniversary! We need to talk. Sid looks a little taken aback. What's up? So, you know how you've been in rehab the past few months? Yeah. Well, I've been seeing other people. Okay, and I'm pregnant. You're joking. No, I'm not. What the fuck? You couldn't wait for me? I'm sorry, I was so pissed. Who the fuck is the father? I'm going to kill him. He punches the wall. Yeah, that's another problem. I kinda don't know. What the fuck? I'm sorry, Sid. You're a fucking whore. Janice starts crying. I really am sorry. Sid blacks out into a rage and starts beating her. She ducks and makes it outside, yells for help, and blocks some hits. But Sid pushes her into oncoming traffic where she's hit by a tractor trailer and is splattered into the grill, and the rest of her breaks into pieces around the area. Sid runs back into the house, locks the door, and sits on the couch and breaks out his drugs on the coffee table. He dumps 4 bags of heroin and 2 grams of meth and does it all in one line. He sits with his mouth open, head tilted back, staring at the ceiling. Then he falls forward and smashes his head on the coffee table. Calling all units, hit and run outside of 35 West 15th Street. Leon's radio crackles. Zero here, I'll check it out. Copy that. So Leon drives over to Janice's house and sees the carnage. He checks the doorknob. Locked. So he busts in and sees Sid lying on the floor. He checks his pulse and breathing. Faint, but still there. He calls for an ambulance and homicide officers. When the officers arrive, he tells them to take over so he can continue his job and that he'll take a statement later. As he leaves the scene, the ambulance pulls up. He drives to Rob and Carmela's house and knocks. Rob answers the door, high as a kite, and the smell of burning crack is strong. Where's Zach live? I don't know. Bullshit. Where's he live? I said I don't know. Then you're both under arrest. You for obstructing justice, possession of an illegal substance, and paraphernalia. She's getting everything you got except for obstruction. What the fuck? You can't do this, Rob says as the cuffs are being slapped on. Let's go, Carmela, and she allows him to arrest her. He takes them both out and takes them back to the back of the cruiser. Now I'm going to ask again, where the fuck does Zach live? Rob sighs. 453 West 18th Street. There. Now that wasn't so hard, now was it? So he starts heading down the city, and when he gets close, he picks up his radio and calls for backup at Zach's house. He parks outside until his backup arrives and surrounds the house. He sends a cop to supervise Rob and Carmela while he approaches the house. He speaks over the megaphone. You're surrounded, Zach. Give yourself up quietly. There's no response from the house except for a thud, followed by a second thud. The cops bust down the door and to see Zach face down with a minigun in his hand. An officer checks his pulse and signals that he is dead. You got this, officer? The officer nods and he takes Carmela and Rob and processes them. He gets a call that Sid is woken up, so he drives to the hospital. Oh, hey, what happened? How long was I out? You killed your girlfriend. 12 hours. Fuck. After you recover, I'm taking you in personally. Leon's phone goes off. Hello? Yes, this is Leon Zero. Are you sure? Oh shit, okay, I'll be there. What room? I'm in the hospital now. Okay, thank you. What was that all about? Charlotte's in the hospital too. They think it was a suicide attempt. She slashed her wrist and lost a lot of blood. Like I said, I'll be back to take you in. So he rushes down the hall to Charlotte's room. I heard you were in here. Yeah? So? What do you care? Leon gives a sigh. Look, I fucked up. Bad. And I'm sorry. Huh? You call that an apology? Please. How do you want me to say it? How about you mean it? I'm a selfish asshole that doesn't deserve. What I mean is to say is everything is my fault and I made everything things a lot worse. Oh, how so? Silence. I'm waiting. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I slept with Carmela, but then I realized I had done the wrong thing because even though we were apart, I still love you and I don't want to lose you. Leon, I can't do this anymore. You're angry all the time, you're working too much, you're cutting your brother out of your life, you're treating me like shit, and you're a fucking crack horse. To what? Feel better? Yeah, I said we were done, but I was so close to trying again. I slit my wrists after we fought and you beat me. That's why I'm here. And as I'm lying here, I was thinking, hey, I almost died. Is it worth it? You know what? No, it's not worth it. I should stop doing this. Maybe I could talk to Leon and we could work things out. That's why I had them call you. And you go and tell me this? No way. I'm done. Get out of here, Leon. Now. But no, now! So Leon storms out and slams the door. A few days later, Leon comes back to the hospital to pick up Sid. Let's go. Sid lets Leon arrest him and gets in the car. Can I make one last request as a free man? What? I heard Janice was buried yesterday. I read it in the obituaries. I want to say goodbye. Yeah, I guess. Thanks, bro. He's read his Miranda rights. So they go to the cemetery and Leon has Sid cuffed and they search for and find the grave. I'm so sorry, Janice. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to start over. We could have done it. It would have been rough, but we would have gone through it. Maybe not. Now we'll never know. Sid, Leon takes him away from the grave and out of the cemetery, and Sid yells back, I'm sorry, Janice. Goodbye. I love you. Leon goes to the station with Sid in tow, processes him, and puts him in the holding cell. Your second home. Shut the fuck up. Finally, you're not my problem anymore. Dude, how can you say that? Because now you're where you belong. After all, you've got what you deserve. Leon turns and walks out. Sid just sits in his hell awaiting trial. And that concludes this chapter. If you like the story so far, please subscribe.